Hi, boys and girls. Today we're talking about adverbs. Say it with me, adverbs. And I saw right away I had a typo. Adverbs are words that tell how and they end with ly. So adverbs tell us how you do something and they end with ly. Adverbs are words that can describe verbs. And verb is right here in the word adverbs. So that helps us remember that they describe verbs. They tell how an action can happen. So how did he speak? He spoke loudly. Another part of speech that we've talked about this year is adjective. And an adjective is also a describing word. And adjectives describe nouns. So now we know the word for describing nouns, and adverbs describe verbs. So we've already talked about these. Adverbs describe verbs. Many adverbs end with ly. Most of them do. That's what we're going to be focusing on. And that suffix ly means in a way. So it's how you're doing something. So if we look at quiet and we add ly to quiet, we get quietly, and it means in a quiet way. How did they do it? They did it quietly. We can talk quietly. We can hum quietly. Can you think of any other things we might do quietly? So let's take a look at the verb soft. Not verb. The word soft. When we add ly, it becomes an adverb, softly, because it tells us how someone does something. So let's take a look at these sentences. The first one, I blank tapped my friend on the shoulder to ask him a question. I softly tapped my friend to ask him a question. You wouldn't tap them hard, right? You would tap them softly. Number 2. My grandmother blank offered us cookies when we stopped by to see her. What word could we put in there that would make sense? My grandmother, how did she offer us cookies is a question you could ask yourself. Kindly offered us. Number 3, our teacher blank told us that we could not go outside for recess since the weather was bad. Our teacher, how did she tell us? She told us sadly. Number 4, she divided the pie blank into slices for everyone. How did she divide the pie? Evenly. So boys and girls, you are going to now turn to activity book page 2.4, and I'm going to have a video there showing what the directions for what you need to do on activity book 2.4.